This house was designed like an eye, and this is not just a poetic comparison. Seen from above, the floor plan really does look like an eye looking out at the landscape. This is Arouca House, designed by Ana de Bastos and Filipe Xavier Oliveira in Arouca, Portugal. The house is elevated in relation to the street, taking advantage of the natural topography of the site. This allows the view to open toward the valley and the mountains to the south. At the same time, on the northern side, the house closes itself in a more continuous, more protected gesture. This difference between opening and closing defines the logic of its design. The shape of the house begins with an arc, a half-moon arc that works like an eyelid facing the landscape. The semicircular pool completes this reading. It appears like the iris, and the entire composition creates a very clear placement, a house that observes the place where it was built. There's also a more eccentric volume associated with the service areas: garage, laundry, patio. It works almost like an eyelash outside the main arc. It's a more practical part of the house, but still connected to the overall design. But this geometry does not exist only to create a strong image. It organizes the way the house works. The spaces follow the curve, the circulation follows the arc, and the view is gradually controlled along the path. The curved corridor is one of the most important parts of the house. It runs along the length of the volume and connects the spaces. But it does not work only as a passageway. It becomes an internal gallery, a place to display paintings, photographs, and memories of the residents. Circulation stops being only movement and becomes an experience. The internal organization follows a simple sequence. The more public spaces, such as the living room, kitchen, and office, appear first. The living room is where the relationship with the landscape becomes most evident. The house opens to the south, toward the valley and the mountains to the south. But this opening is not made casually. There is an exterior gallery that creates shade, protects the facade, and makes the transition between inside and outside. The aluminum and glass frames play an important role in the relationship with the landscape. Large openings allow views toward the valley, while other parts of the house remain more closed and protected. The house does not open equally to every side. It chooses where to look. The materiality is more discreet than the form suggests. The house is built in reinforced concrete, but visually it does not depend on a brutalist appearance. The surfaces are light, plastered, almost continuous, helping to keep the reading of the curved volume clean. The light plaster reinforces the geometry of the house without weighing too heavily on the landscape. It makes the arc more legible, while preventing the house from feeling excessively raw. We move on to the more private spaces, such as the bedrooms and suite. Everything happens within this curved logic, without feeling like a floor plan divided into loose parts. The semicircular pool is also not just for leisure, it reinforces the geometry of the house and completes the idea of the eye in the landscape. The house, the pool, and the view become part of the same composition. The strong form of Arouca House is not just a drawing seen from above. It responds to the topography, the solar orientation, the view, and the way the residents move through the house. The metaphor of the eye helps us understand the design, but the house does not depend only on that. Behind this image, there's a very practical organization. An arc that distributes the spaces, a corridor that becomes a gallery, a pool that completes the geometry, and a concrete structure that supports and defines the space. Arouca House does not try to impress through size, it impresses through precision. A house that uses one clear idea transforms that idea into plan, structure, circulation, and landscape. A design where form, view, concrete, and memory work together.